All right, so number one, the perimeter is 4x plus 2y miles. Number two, the area is a squared minus 2ab plus b squared, all in parentheses, square feet. Number three is 12 over x centimeters. Number four is x inches. Number five is 660 square millimeters. Number six is 60a plus 24ac square kilometers. Questions on any of the ones on the first page? Yes, ma'am.
Can you do 6, please?
Yeah. All right. So we're trying to find the area of the trapezoid. So what's the formula that we'll be using?
A equals 1/2 B1 plus B2 times height.
Right. So it'd be 1/2 of 3a plus 9a times 10 plus 4c. So far, so good? So I can combine the 3a and the 9a, and that'll be 12a. And then from here, there's a couple of different things you could do. What did you do next?
I divided 12 into by half.
By 2?
Yes.
So that's 6a times 10 plus 4c. And then?
And then, oh, I think I thought that the multiplying was adding, so I just left it like
Gotcha.
that.
But it's multiplying, so we can, what is this called when I multiply this times both of these numbers?
Combine my term?
No. I'll give you a hint. It starts with a D. Can somebody help her out?
Distribution?
Yeah, this is the distributive property. You're going to use the distributive property pretty much every math class that you ever take. So that'll be 60a plus 24ac, and it's area, so the units are square kilometers. Okay, any other questions? Yes.
Can you do 5 too, please?
Sure. So the area is going to be 1/2 base times height.
Oh wait, what was it?
660 square millimeters.
Oh, never mind.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Circle,
Anything else on page 1? All right, then page 2. Number 7, the perimeter is 30.4 yards. Number 8, the area is xy minus 2x plus 4y minus 8 square millimeters. Number 9, the other diagonal is 4a feet. Number 10, the area is 361 square roots of 3 over 4 square inches.
Could you repeat that, please?
Yes, 361 square roots of 3 over 4 square inches. Number 11 is approximately 204.8. And number 12, the perimeter is 36 centimeters. Yes, ma'am.
Number 10, please.
Number 10, all right. So we just want to find the area of this triangle. There's 3 different ways you can find the area of this triangle. Which did you use?
S over 2 squared times the square root.
Okay. So that's going to be 19 over 2 squared times the square root of 3. So 19 squared is 361 times the square root of 3 over 2 squared is 4.
So you can't divide 19 by 2 first.
If you do, you'll get a decimal.
Would it be 90.25?
Yes, but we try not to mix decimals with square roots whenever possible.
So would that be wrong?
Wrong is such a harsh word. Worthy of losing a point? Probably. We try not to mix decimals with square roots. Yes?
Number 12.
Number 12. All right. So we want the perimeter of an equilateral triangle given its area. So what formula did you start with?
A equals s squared times the square root of 3 all over 4.
Okay. So I'm going to have 36 square roots of 3 is equal to s squared square roots of 3 over 4. Multiple things you could do. What did you do first?
I'm multiplying by 4.
Okay. In a minute I'll show you. I think it's easier not to, but multiplying by 4 is fine. So you get 144 square roots of 3.
I got 114.
Ah. Then you would divide both sides by the square root of 3 and take the square root. And if every side is 12, the perimeter would be 3 times 12, would be 36 centimeters. Let me suggest that it would be easier if you did this. You started off with 36 square roots of 3 equals side squared square roots of 3 over 4, right? The first thing I would do is divide out the square roots of 3. Might as well get rid of them. So I'm going to have 36 is equal to side squared over 4. Then I would take the square root of both sides. So that would give me 6 is equal to s over 2. So the side is 12. I think that's the easiest way to solve those. Yes, ma'am.
Can you do 7, please?
Sure. Okay. So it tells you the area of the kite. What's the formula for the area of a kite?
A equals 1/2 d1 times d2.
Right. We know the area is 49.92. And we know one of the diagonals, right,
Yeah.
is how long?
Double 4.8, so it's 9.6.
Good. Or, if you want to be really lazy about it, isn't half of one diagonal 4.8? So you could just put 4.8 times d2. Okay? So we've got 49.92 is equal to 4.8 d2. When you divide that, you get 10.4. If that diagonal is 10.4 and this part of it is 9, that means this part is 1.2. So then what I can do is do the Pythagorean theorem twice to find the hypotenuse of this triangle on the right and this triangle over here on the left. So for the one on the right, it's going to be 9 squared plus 4.8 squared is equal to, I'll call it r squared because it's the one on the right. Let's see, that's going to be 81 plus 4.8 squared. I don't think I could do that in my head. 28.04. So adding those together would be 109.04. And then take the square root of that, and it comes out really nicely. It comes out to be 10.2. And maybe it's something else that's wrong. Oh, yeah, that would be, oh, sorry, no, it is 1.4. That's my fault. That's 1.4. Let's see, 28.04 squared. Oh, 4.8 squared. Ah, this is 23.04, not 28.04. So that probably came out to be something horrible then, didn't it?
I got perimeter equals 20.4 plus 2 square roots of 21.08.
Yeah, it doesn't work out nearly so nicely if this is not 104.4. I was like, that doesn't sound right.
I got 104.04.
How?
I guess I just wrote the wrong thing down, but did the right.
Either that or you can't read your own handwriting. It really is a 3, but
Yeah,
you read it as an 8.
The loop was there. It was an 8.
So R ends up being 10.2. Okay, and then over here, we'll have 1.4 squared plus 4.8 squared is equal to, I'll call it L squared. 1.4 squared is 1.96 plus 4.8 squared, we already had that, was 23.04. Did you use 28.04? You should get L squared is 25.
I did 1.96 plus b squared equals 23.04.
Wait a minute. 1.96 plus what?
B squared
Equals,
23.04.
oh, but the 4.8 is not the hypotenuse,
Okay.
right? It's this distance.
Okay.
So you just put that in the wrong place. That's what happened. So you get L squared is 25, so L is 5. Okay? All right, any others you have questions about? Yes, ma'am.
11.
Number 11.
Oh, sorry, never. Still 11.
Pardon?
Still 11.
Still 11? Okay. So area is going to be base times height. The base is 25. And what did you use for the height?
I didn't know how to do this one. So I was going to make 2 triangles, but
Just one will be enough.
okay.
Now, how can I find the height?
You can do the, it would be sine of 55
Mm-hmm.
equals h over 10.
Right. So h is 10 sine 55. And you just chuff all that into your calculator. You get approximately 204.8.
Okay.
Okay. Any other questions? All right, then page 3. Number 13 is 625 pi square meters. Number 14 is 4a squared pi square inches. Number 15 is 2x plus 2y all times pi yards. Number 16 is 1,200 pi miles. Number 17 is 3 pi centimeters. Number 18, the radius is x minus 3, and so the diameter is 2x minus 6 inches. Number 19, the area is 648 square roots of 3 square inches. Number 20, the area is approximately 85.6 square meters. Number 21, the area is 324 square roots of 3 minus 36 pi, all that should be in parentheses, square centimeters. Number 22 is 108 pi plus 72, all that's in parentheses, square miles. Marion?
Can you please do 19?
Yes. So that's a hexagon. So the central angle is 60. Hello.
Yeah, a tape measure.
A tape measure? Yes. What do you need it for?
For something. I come by.
For something? That doesn't sound mysterious at all.
I come by.
Okay, so what's the central angle in a hexagon?
Measure?
Yes, right? So this angle is 30. So what side of the 30, 60, 90 triangle do we have? Right? So how long is the short leg?
6 square roots of 3.
Good. So the whole side will be 12 square roots of 3. And the perimeter will be that times 6 will be 72 square roots of 3.
It's only 2.
6 times 12?
Is that not the finished answer?
No, that's the perimeter. So then the area is 1/2 the apothem times the perimeter. So it'd be half times 18 times 72 square roots of 3. Which is 648 square roots of 3 square inches. Yes, sir.
Can you number 20?
20? Yes. So what's the central angle in a pentagon? That's the very first thing you should be doing.
30.
Nope.
60.
Nope.
90.
Nope. So it's 360 divided by the number of sides, which is 5. So that's going to be 72. So then when I drop in the apothem, it's going to split that in half, and that angle right there will be 36 degrees.
Yeah, that's where I messed up.
Yeah, if you don't have the right angle there, it's going to go badly. Now, in this one, there's a lot of work to be done because you have to find both the apothem and the perimeter. So to find the apothem, I've got the adjacent and the hypotenuse, so that's cosine. So cosine of 36 is a over 6. So the apothem is 6 cosine 36. And then this little side down here, that's opposite an hypotenuse, so that's cosine. So cosine of 36 is x over 6. So x is 6, oh sorry, sine. I said sine and then I wrote cosine, my fault. So it'll be 6 sine of 36. So then the length of the whole side will be 12 sine 36. It'll be twice that much. And the perimeter will be that times 5, which will be 60 sine of 36.
Okay. I didn't know. I was supposed to be straight on that. I was gonna mess up the first part of it.
Gotcha. Okay. Are you good from there? Okay. All right. Yes.
Can you do 22?
Sure.
Can I tell you what I did? Because I got most of it answer right.
Okay. Yeah. I'd love to hear what you did. God bless you.
I did A equals pi r squared, and then I subbed in 12, and I got A equals 144 pi, and then I multiplied it by 3/4.
Okay. So the area, can I just say, let's do this. Let's say that I'm finding the area of the circle.
Area of circle.
So it's pi r squared. So that's pi times 12 squared is equal to 144 pi. So the area of 3/4 of the circle is going to be 3/4 times 144 pi, which is 108 pi. Try and sound a little more enthusiastic. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Then what? So that's all of this.
Yeah, I got that, but then I got 12 square roots of 2 instead of 72.
So how do you find the area of a triangle?
1/2 base times height.
And what are you using for the base and what are you using for the height?
12 and 12.
So I don't know where a square root of 2 is coming from.
I got 144 plus 144 equals.
Whoa, 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 whoa. It's 1/2 of 12 times 12.
Oh, I didn't do that.
You told me you did.
I did Pythagorean theorem.
Okay. This is 12 square roots of 2. Doesn't change anything.
Yeah, I thought that it meant area. Never mind, my bad.
That what meant area?
Pythagorean theorem, even though it's perimeter.
Yeah, Pythagorean theorem doesn't find area for you. So this is going to be 72. So then it's 108 pi plus 72 square miles. I got some of these from a resource that came with your textbook, and it always cracks me up. Right next to one where, this is in centimeters, so this is tiny. This one, the radius of the circle is 12 miles. That's enormous. It just strikes me as funny. Marion's not amused. Okay, any other questions on the review? Yes, ma'am.
Can you repeat the answer to 21?
Sure. It's 324 square roots of 3 minus 36 pi square centimeters.
Okay.
You're good?
Yeah.
Great. Anything else? Okay. Then that's all I've got for you today.